Hey Libras, how's it going? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your February 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are well. Couple things to note before I start the reading. If you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, you can find all that on my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com, link down in the description below. I would like to mention the only way you can get a personal service with me is from my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. There's no other way to get a personal service from me, so please guys, be mindful of the scammers, impersonators. I'm never going to reach out to you asking for money or asking to read for you. So if you want to make sure you're following the right social medias, all my social medias are in the description. And if anybody ever approaches you impersonating me or pretending to be me, please do block and report, okay? But either way, guys, without a further ado, Libra, how are we doing? I hope we're doing good. Welcome in here to February. I feel like January flew the heck by. It was a very, very quick month. So let's see what we have in store here for you regarding February 2023. So what's going to be showing up here for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout February 2023. What information can I provide here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? Let's go ahead and begin here. Starting out with the overall energy of your reading, we begin here with the Moon card. So Moon card coming into play here. You could be connecting with a Piscean for a few of you. Very emotional card for sure. Definitely represents connecting to what it is you're feeling. For some Libras, you could be feeling a little bit more emotionally sensitive at this moment in time. We'll talk about it a little more though. Let me get two oracle cards here to back up this Moon card for the overall energy of Libra. First oracle card we have, Battle of the Blues. And then the next oracle card that we have here for Libra is going to be Enlightenment. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's get on into this. For the very first card we have, Moon card as the overall energy. As I mentioned previously, the Moon here showing up represents your emotional state of being. It could represent that there's more sensitivity coming in for Libras this month, so you might feel more connected to your emotions than usual. You could be feeling more sensitive emotionally, and I definitely feel like this is a time to cater to your emotions a lot more as well. Getting into the first oracle card we do have here, Battle of the Blues. It says, take steps towards positive change. So you could be going through the blues a little bit, Libra. That's something you might be feeling here jumping into February 2023, and I definitely want to mention, if you feel like you're going through this period, it's not a period you can't not get out of, okay? So that's one thing I want to mention here for sure. The card references take steps towards positive change. Positive change can definitely here occur. So if you're feeling a little down, note and acknowledge you can change that here for sure in this month, all right? Moving along here into the next message for you, we have here Enlightenment. So this does say pursue spiritual growth. So for some Libras, you might be feeling a little bit down in the blues if you're going through something like the dark night of the soul, if you're going through a really intense spiritual awakening. So I do feel like this is a time where a few of you that are dealing with this, you could be going through some sort of spiritual growth, and spiritual growth honestly represents realizations, right? When we're going through periods of heavy spiritual growth, there's a lot of things we start to realize, some of the ways we used to think, we're not going to be thinking in the same kind of ways. The way we used to view something, we might not view it the way we originally did. And throughout this period of change, especially with our ideology, we might find that we're not too happy with what we see because you start to see truth, right? So in a period of spiritual awakening, some of you guys could find that you're a lot more sensitive emotionally, and you could find that there are things here that are putting you a little bit in the blues. Nonetheless, though, I think we're going to change this energy a lot this month. So if you're starting out feeling this way, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I think things here are going to change for the better and in a more positive direction. All right, so let's get into your reading here. Let's have a look here at the current situation for February. So what's going to be Libra's current situation here in February 2023? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look. First card out, Nine of Wands. Next card for you, Nine of Swords. Lastly here is going to be the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing it's very, very prominent here that there's something bothering you. There's something on your mind. Nine of Wands here is an energy where you feel like it's hard to open up. It's hard to communicate. Usually people would call the Nine of Wands in the tarot like the wounded warrior. You carry a lot of battle scars with you, but those battle scars are what you're dealing with internally. It's not like you're opening yourself up and asking for help. So I feel like you're holding a lot within at this time. Nine of Swords showing up here for you. It is a card that could represent high intense stress. It is also a card here that can represent anxiety. And then Six of Pentacles, though, which is good. This is the energy of balancing all this out. So you're going to be on a path here in February 2023 where you're getting ready to balance yourself out. You're getting ready here to restore the balance in your life. And if you've been feeling this high intense stress or this deep sadness, all that here is going to change. You're definitely going to see a mood boost and a mood increase here moving into your month. So I love that for you. Okay. Tell me a little bit about what's on Libra's mind here with the Nine of Swords, so I can get a bit of a better understanding here. So what's on Libra's mind? What's bothering them? Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. What's bothering Libra at this time? And we have here the Four of Swords, and we have here the Tower. So there's lots of change occurring, right? The Tower card here is a card that usually represents a massive amount of change. You could have very well likely been seeing a number synchronicity, Libra. If you've been seeing the number synchronicity 555, 555 is a number synchronicity or an angel number that represents changes coming in. But anytime you see 555, the changes that are coming in are always in your best interest. So even if it seems really intense at first, it's for your best interest, okay? So the Tower showing up. Yep, things are changing. I love the Tower card, though, by the way. It's one of my favorite cards in the tarot because it represents changes that are going to get you to a better path. So any path in your life that may be getting broken down right now, any foundation in your life that no longer has a genuine, solid support, you're going to end up moving into a better foundation that's more solidified so that you can build a better tower. At the end of the day, it's not about having this wonky tower that's getting ready to fall, crash and burn. It's about restoring and building something that has a much better structure. So instead of this tower, let's build a beautiful mansion instead, okay? By the way, John, thank you for subscribing to the channel. This is not live though, by the way, guys. I do have these alerts turned on, so even if I'm doing a video and I'm not live streaming, sometimes you'll see those alerts still pop up, okay? But either way, thank you, John. Regardless though, Tower card showing up here to clarify that Nine of Swords. We also do have here the Four of Swords. I think that the lack of change, like the stagnancy that you've been experiencing, has been bothering you for a while because you've been waiting for changes to happen, Libra, but in order for change to happen, things have to end first. And I think that this is maybe where you're getting frustrated because you're starting to see things in your life end and you're starting to see this lack of change. And then you're like, whoa, it feels like my life right now is going downhill. But what's happening is your life is not going downhill. Indeed, it's being changed to take you somewhere better. So I see this phenomenon a lot. You know, it happens a lot. A lot of people, when they manifest something new, whether they're doing it consciously or unconsciously, they always start to think, okay, I feel like my life is going downhill. Let's say you were manifesting a new job and you've been waiting for this new job to come forever, but it's been stagnant. Your new job hasn't come in. And then you go into work one day and you hear that you're getting cut, you're getting dropped, and unfortunately, no longer do you have this place of employment to work at. Your first initial thought is like, okay, I've been waiting for this new job forever. It never came in. It never manifested. Now I'm fired from my current job. Universe, what the heck? You know, WTF, what is going on? But the universe is saying, how were you able to get that new job if you were still working at this job you disliked? Universe says, how could I have given you this new form of employment if you're still working where you didn't want to work at originally? So what the universe has to do is it has to become the tower. It has to create the change. And sometimes the tower has to end things that are currently happening in your life to guide you to the new. So that job had to be lost, so the job that you were manifesting all along could be gained. So that's the thing about manifestation, right? And I think a lot of people will see it as a negative sometimes and they're like, what the hell? But you have to be able to remove yourself from your current path and allow that change to come through so you can get aligned to the path that you've been manifesting all this time. So Libras, you know, whether or not we're talking about a job situation here or we're talking about anything else, you know, this is pretty much the general gist of your month. It's like you feel like everything's going downhill, but what you don't notice is actually happening is that you're being guided to the path you've been manifesting all along. And I feel like the universe here is just trying to tell you, stay as calm as you can during these times. Just know that you're going to be blessed in the end. All right. So that's why the Six of Pentacles is showing up here, because Six of Pentacles says everything's going to be okay at the end of the day. You know, right now it feels like it's not. It feels like the end of the world, but everything here is going to be okay. Everything's going according to plan. Okay, Libra? So I just wanted to go ahead and give you a little bit of a moment of clarity, I guess, if you will, to let you know that everything here is going according to plan. All right, let's have a look here and see what's potentially coming in here for you regarding February 2023. So what's going to be potentially coming in here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during February 2023? And what do we have? we have a card that decided to fall on the floor. Give me 1 second, Libra. Thank you very much. What card is this? Ugh. And what do we have? Queen of Swords. You know what's funny? This Queen of Swords was trying to pop out earlier as well. It actually ended up coming out of the deck. I threw it back in, and then here it is. So I guess the Queen of Swords really wants to talk, huh? So we got here a Queen of Swords. All right, what do we got showing up here for Libra? What's going to be coming in here for them throughout February 2023? First card, Queen of Swords. Next card here, Queen of Wands. Lastly, Page of Swords. So we got 2 queens rolling on in. I like that. The queen here represents strength, okay? So looking at what's potentially coming in here for you for February, Queen of Swords to the Queen of Wands. I definitely feel like you're going to start to remove yourself from this Queen of Wands energy. Now, the thing about the Queen of Wands is, as positive as a card it can be, it can also be a card that can represent being in a very fiery or reactive kind of energy. So I feel like every time something's happened or something's changed in your life, Libra, maybe lately in the month of February, you felt reactive. For example, let's say, something in your life is changing, and of course it has to change in order to get to what you've been manifesting. I think that the way you've been reacting to that change has been in a very fiery kind of nature. The way you would react to it would be like, I'm pissed, I'm annoyed, I'm agitated, I'm irritated. It would be all those kinds of emotions. And then of course you'd get down into those blue type of emotions as well. You might be feeling in the blues. So I think that what's going to happen here, what's going to be coming in February, is you're going to start to remove yourself from reacting to what's happening, but instead you're going to start to become observant. And that's what I love so much, because we do have here the Page of Swords. Often what I teach to people is, do not react to things that happen in life. Observe, process, get an understanding before you make any sort of reaction, right? So don't react, respond. Right? So this is what's happening here for you in February. What you can expect coming in here for you is going to be a complete attitude change. You're not going to be reacting to the things happening in your life anymore. You're going to take a step back, observe, and then generate responses. So let's say, for example, going back to that original example I said of like, okay, maybe you've been manifesting a new job. Let's say the current job fires you. A reaction would be like, universe, do you not love me? Do you not care about me? I can't believe it. I'm screwed. That's a reaction. A response would be like, okay, well, maybe this works in my favor. I didn't like this job. I wasn't happy with it. But at the end of the day, this gives me opportunity to start searching for new employment, especially employment I'd enjoy. So that would be a response. And that also would be the action that needed to be taken in order to get you to the new job you've manifested. So I love this for you. What's coming in is going to definitely be a big change in perception for sure, and a big change in your actions. Let's have a look here and see what you can expect throughout the rest of February 2023. What can my Libra peeps here expect throughout the rest of February? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And what do we have? We have here the Three of Swords. Moving forward from that, we got the Page of Cups. We got here the Fool. And lastly, we have here the Hangman. Awesome, actually. So let's talk about it. Three of Swords here to the Page of Cups. This is kind of similar to what I was saying before with reacting versus responding. I feel like you're going to notice in terms of how you feel, it's going to be a completely different story. You're recognizing here, Three of Swords. Okay, I've definitely been in a place where I've been dealing with some pain. I've been unhappy. I've been disappointed. But now, instead of feeding my energy into these disappointments, I'm going to feed my energy into what I want. So what you can expect moving throughout the rest of February here is you're not going to be feeding your energy and your attention onto low vibrational emotions, but instead you're going to start to invest your energy into what you want. You're recognizing, okay, things in my life are changing. I've wanted them to change for a while. The things that are ending aren't things I necessarily wanted to keep. So let me go ahead and put myself together, collect myself, and invest my energy into what I really want right now. So you're going to start to do that, and you're going to start to get into that path of taking action, which is really going to guide you to everywhere you need to go. You got here the Fool card showing up for what you can expect. The Fool card here is starting a new beginning and a new journey. So like I said, there will be endings here in February, but you're going to start that new journey to get to where you really want to go. And with the Hangman card showing up here for you, what I love so much about the Hangman is that the Hangman can be a card that represents being stuck or being in a stagnant place, but it also is a card in the tarot that represents enlightenment. So you're starting to become enlightened. You're starting to recognize the universe here is not working against me. The universe is doing everything I asked it to do. The universe isn't working against me. The universe is taking me to the path that I've been manifesting all along. So you're going to start to become aware of this. You're going to start here, to become awakened to this. And as you become awake to this, it feels great. Full card here, I'm ready here to go to where I need to. I'm ready here to take the next steps in my life, to be on that new path here that I've manifested for myself. And I absolutely love this for you. You know, going back to these oracle cards for a second, and we had here enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. This will be spiritual growth here for many of you, but this is also going to be genuine growth in your own personal life, because what no longer serves is being removed and you're being guided to what does serve you. You know, all it takes is that change of mindset, right? You know, things can happen in our life, things can change, things can end, and we can react and be mad and feel many different emotions. But if we take a moment to respond instead and see the opportunity that you're in to do something new and take that opportunity, it's a whole different ballgame, Libra. It really is. All right. All right, guys, let's have a look here at advice from the universe. So let's see what we have in store here for you. What advice do we have here from the universe for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during February 2023? First card out, we got a 3 of Wands. Next card out is a 5 of Pentacles. Then we have here an 8 of Cups. And then now we also have here a High Priestess. So 3 of Wands here to the 5 of Pentacles. What universe here is saying for you is 3 of Wands being a card of being stuck and stagnant. The more stagnant you are, the more you wait for things to change, the less you're going to experience those changes. 5 of Pentacles is the card of being left out in the cold. It's the card of not having the tools you need in order to build your success. So essentially what the universe here is saying, that, you know, this is not a time to say, okay, things in my life ended, let's do nothing. This is a time of action. So don't get caught in the illusion that the things that have ended in your life have ended because your life is at a point where it's going downhill. Your life is far from going downhill. Instead, it's actually trying to go uphill. So don't get caught in the illusion that it's going downhill, and don't do nothing. Don't let things just happen to you, but instead start taking action to become the change you desire, because it is in the cards for you now to align to what you've been manifesting. That's what this whole reading is showing. So the universe is saying, don't do nothing, okay? Don't do nothing and wait for things to change. Be the change here instead. Now we also have 8 of Cups and we have here High Priestess. You might be concerned. You might be like, well, Aunt, I don't know where I'm going. I genuinely don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of what I've manifested. I'm trying to think of what I put out there for myself. And I'm in this point in time in my life where it's like, okay, things have changed. I'm going to try to respond to the situation. You know, I lost something, something ended. Okay, I want to get to this new path. But how is what you're asking, right? Well, High Priestess card is the card of intuition. Universe says, just take action and I will guide you every step of the way. Your intuition says, just take action and I will guide you every step of the way. Let go of the fear that you're going to get lost. Let go of the fear that you're not going to find where you need to go. Because universe says, I'm guiding you. You will get to where you need to go. Okay? So that's one thing I want to mention there, especially for Libras that are like, I just don't know where I'm supposed to go. Just keep on going. Go with the flow. Let go of that fear. And you will be guided to where you need to go in regards to your next path. Okay? All right, Libra. I actually love that for you. Let's go ahead actually here before we move forward to the outcome. I want to get 2 more cards here for you with the Oracle. So let me get 2 more cards here in terms of advice from the universe with the Oracle deck. Let's take a look. We have here, cheer up, live in the moment. Absolutely. Universe is saying it's not the time to worry right now, Libra. Don't worry when the universe says I gotcha. Okay? Cheer up and live in the moment. Be present. Go with the flow. Know that you're intuitively guided. And we also have here the Dolphin card. Don't worry, be happy. Dude, like, these cards literally cannot express enough that the universe is trying to say, like, yo, Libra, I got your back, bro. Like, everything's going to be A-okay. Don't worry, be happy, okay? Live up or cheer up and live in the moment. So this is not the time to worry. This is not the time to be fearful, but instead know that you are intuitively guided. Know that the changes happening and occurring in your life are happening for a reason. Do not react, respond to them. Take action to get to your path, and everything is going to align for you, because this is the time to start seeing your manifestation come to pass. Love it. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and take a look here at the overall outcome for your read. So what's going to be the overall outcome here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout February 2023? What's going to be the overall outcome here for you? Let's go ahead and take a look. We got here the Lovers. Love that for you. And we also have here the Knight of Wands. Ooh, baby. It's going to be a passionate time. Real quick, for Libras that were looking for the right person in love, this could definitely be the month where, you know, maybe a breakup occurred between you and your current partner. This could be the month where you get guided, Knight of Wands here to the Lovers, to the right person, right? So you might be getting guided to your next romantic partner that works perfectly for you. But in a general sense, Libra, with this outcome showing up, Knight of Wands is a card of direction. So right now in your life, you're being directed somewhere. Where are you being directed to? You're being directed to everything that's going to genuinely connect with you and that you're going to love. So if this is about, well, Aunt, I've been manifesting a new job, here comes in the job you love. You've been manifesting new love, here comes in the lover you love. You've been manifesting a new path, here's the new path that you're happy to be a part of. You know, you guys get the gist, right? There's a million examples I can throw out over here, but at the end of the day, the outcome says you're getting to where you need to go. And the Lover's card here is something in your life that you're going to be incredibly connected to and happy to be a part of. So Libra, it's a beautiful reading, man. I really appreciate you guys watching, seriously. And I really thoroughly enjoyed doing this freaking reading for y'all, because this is a good one for sure. Now, I know there might be some Libras watching that don't resonate with, you know, my personal beliefs, maybe don't resonate with law of attraction, manifestation, but from my own personal experiences, you know, this is the way I've seen things plan out and play out. And my best advice that I can give you was everything that I covered here, you know? Don't worry, let go, trust the process, and don't react to what's happening right now with these changes. Know that these changes are happening to guide you to that path you've already manifested, that path you've already wanted for yourself, you know? And this could be things from years ago that are manifesting. Maybe it's not something that's so recent. Maybe it's something from years ago. But at the end of the day, you know, whatever you put out there, it's starting to get ready here to come to pass in February 2023. All right though, Libra, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here to the Soul family. Of course, guys, as I mentioned earlier, if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website in the description below. Also, if you're interested in merchandise, there is merchandise on the website too, so you guys can definitely check that out. But Libra, have a great February, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.